Forget 4x4. This workout from Nagano may be better for over 60s. That's something I'm going to talk about today, so stick around. Hi, my name is Hachiaki Takamiya. I am the author of the Ikigai diet and Ikigai biohacking. In the last video, I shared with you this workout called Norwegian 4x4 protocol, right? So how do you do it? Basically, you do 4 minutes of sprint and then 3 minutes of rest. And you do that for 4 sets. So that's why 4x4 means 4 minutes of high intensity activity 4 times. Yeah. And you have a 3 minutes resting period in between. Right. So this is considered to be the kind of optimal workout to improve your VO2 max. Yeah. So it's supposed to be wonderful for longevity. However, yeah, I think it's a little too difficult for seniors or people over 60, including myself, because I'm in my early 60s. And to do this exercise properly, I couldn't do it. Yeah, because you have to continue running or cycling at a very high intensity level, like zone 4, zone 5, for 4 minutes. It was impossible for me. Yeah, that's why I had to make it easier. Yeah. So in the last video, which is called Norwegian 4x4 Made Easier, blend workouts into your day, I gave you some examples of arranging this workout to be easier. Yeah. Like in my case, for example, when I go cycling, I don't really do zone 5 or zone 4, but something like zone 3, and then continue cycling for about 4 minutes, which was still doable for me. Yeah, right. But then even some of the methods that I introduced may be too hard for some of you, right? Because I'm relatively fit because I've been working out for the last few years, and I have become more, used to doing, working out things in general. Yeah. But for people who haven't done any sports for the last, 10 years or 20 years, and that is quite often the case. Yeah. Once you reach, over 60s and you probably haven't done sport for a while and you don't want to do something strenuous, too quickly. So you want an easier option. And then I found a great option, the great alternative to 4x4. This probably is much better for seniors than Norwegian 4x4. Yeah. And now this was introduced on a program by NHK. NHK, the Japanese TV station. It's a NHK. They have a NHK Wow, so they have some programs in English too. Yeah. The title is New Findings on Walking and Running Medical Frontiers. Yeah, you can watch that on YouTube. So I'll give you the link in the description box. So please watch it. Yeah, for details. Yeah. So they introduced this great workout, which is perfect for seniors. Yeah. Now, so it was developed by a team at Shinsyu University, which is a university in Nagano Prefecture. You know, Nagano Prefecture, it's one of the longest lived prefectures in Japan. Yeah. So I told you that both Shiga Prefecture, where I live, and Nagano Prefecture, that the two longest lived prefectures in Japan at the moment. For details about Nagano's longevity, I made a video about it before. It's called 7 Longevity Secrets of Nagano, the King of Japanese Blue Zones. Yeah, so please watch this video for details. Now, this workout is called IWT, yeah, interval walking training, yeah, developed at Shinsyu University. The great thing about this workout is it has shown some great result already, yeah. So they conducted a study, yeah, with 246 participants. They are all middle-aged and older, yeah, for 5 months. So they divided the people into 3 groups. Yeah. The first group is people did no walking, and the second group was they walked 10,000 steps continuously 4 days a week. Yeah. And the third group was doing IWT 30 minutes a day, 4 days a week. Yeah. And this is what they found. So they looked at the change in systolic blood pressure and then comparing between IWT and 10,000 steps group. Yeah. So IWT group, like 7 mmHg lower. Yeah. I don't know what that means, but it means it is 4 times greater. Yeah. And then when they looked at the change in diastolic blood pressure, yeah, so IWT is 2.5 times greater. In other study, they discovered 50% reduction in depression symptoms and 12% improvement in sleep efficiency. Yeah. So, yeah, this workout is great. Yeah. So, how do they do it? Yeah. Now, to put it simply, it is low intensity interval training. Yeah. So HIIT is high intensity interval training, but this one is more like a low intensity interval training. Yeah. So first, for 3 minutes, you walk at a relaxing pace. Then you do the brisk walking, yeah, where you take large steps, swings arms widely, and open the chest for 3 minutes. Yeah. And you repeat this 5 times. Yeah. So you do 5 sets of, yeah, slow walking and fast walking, 3 minutes each. Yeah. The 3 minutes of slow walking and 3 minutes of fast walking for 5 times. So altogether for 30 minutes. And you do it 4 days a week. Some of you may be wondering, oh, this is easy. This is too easy. Yeah. Well, actually, it's not. I did it, and it can be quite an exercise, especially when you do the brisk walking for 3 minutes. It can be quite challenging. I did the similar exercise with the jogging, with the combination of walking and jogging. So walking for 1 minute and jogging for 1 minute type of thing. Yeah. And then, so compared to that, it was easier because the jogging was replaced with brisk walking. Yeah. Yet, it can be quite strenuous because when you walk fast, it's almost like it's almost become like a jogging. Yeah. But having this 3 minutes like slow walking was critical. Yeah. Having that break was really good. Yeah. And then, but if you do that for 30 minutes altogether, it can become quite an exercise. Yeah. I mean, yeah, but still, it is much easier than Norwegian 4x4, definitely. And it is probably easier than Zone 2 jogging. Yeah. But that is the whole point. Yeah. Because it is easy enough, you can do it. Yeah. And therefore, adherence. Adherence is probably one of the most important factor for health and longevity. Because the bottom line is, yeah, no matter how optimal the workout is, you have to do it. If you don't continue doing it, there's no point. Yeah. And the problem of today's biohacking arena is many of the exercises introduced are too hard, too damn hard for seniors. I mean, for some of you were used to exercising. Maybe it's a piece of cake. Maybe you want to challenge. You want to find this new, wonderful, optimal workout. And then so you feel very excited about this Norwegian 4x4. Oh, great. I want to try that. But once you reach age 60, you don't feel the same way. I mean, like, oh my goodness. I was lucky that I didn't know about Norwegian 4x4 and even about Zone 2 jogging when I started this biohacking lifestyle. So I started my exercise routine with Nordic walking, just Nordic walking. I went Nordic walking for about 40 minutes every day, 5 days a week. But I took a break on the weekend. I didn't do anything else, not even HIIT. Yeah. And and that's why I could continue doing it. I did it for about 2 years. Yeah. But had I been introduced to Norwegian 4x4 at that time, yeah, probably I wouldn't have continued doing. Probably I would have tried it, but then after doing a few times, I would have given up. In fact, I did try to jog. Yeah, I did try to jog for a few times, but I stopped because it was too damn hard. I mean, I used to jog when I was younger. Yeah, I was able to go jogging every day. But at that time, I think I was maybe 56 or 57 and I hadn't done any jogging or any kind of sport for about 10 years. Yeah. I was away from the sort of fitness culture. Yeah. And then, yeah, it was hard for the first 10 minutes of jogging was kind of strenuous. And while Nordic walking wasn't like that, it was very fun. It was enjoyable. I really enjoy the scenery and listening to the bars and feeling refreshed and it was fun. Yeah, and good exercise at the same time. That is why I could continue doing it every 5 days a week for 2 years. Then I started jogging. So having had this foundation, I was able to go jogging. So now I go jogging regularly. I do zone 2 jogging. Yeah, and then recently I started doing this Norwegian 4x4 wish cycling. Yeah, and I can kind of do it because of this foundation. But if I had started, yeah, earlier, I wouldn't have been able to do it. So it is important to choose the appropriate, intensity, appropriate activity for you to begin with. Yeah. Yeah. And then this 50% reduction in depression symptoms, I understand it perfectly because when you go walking or Nordic walking, you feel happy. Yeah. Your mental state, yeah, is elevated. Yeah. It's like a meditation. You feel so great, you feel happy, and you are in tune with natural kingdom, and you kind of experience this sort of oneness, which I don't really with jogging. I mean, I kind of do because now I'm used to doing zone 2 jogging. It's not too hard. So I can kind of meditate while I'm jogging, but it's not the same as when I go walking. Yeah, it's a different sort of mental state. Yeah. And if I do 4x4, there's no way I feel this way. I mean, when you do this high intensity activity for 4 minutes, it is a pain. It is hell. It's a good workout, definitely, but it's not, your mental state isn't like relaxing. Yeah. It's a stress, basically. Yeah. So, in that sense, I think walking, Nordic walking or IWT is better for your mental state, for your relaxation and mental kind of happiness. Yeah. Um, yeah, so try IWT, interval walking training, yeah, developed by Shinsyu University. Yeah. For details, please watch this video, New Findings on Walking and Running, Medical Frontiers. Yeah. And then if you can, maybe you can try that. Especially for people over 60s, I recommend this type of gentler workout a lot more than hard Norwegian 4x4-ish activity. And if you find this IWT too easy, then please watch my other video, the last video I shared with you. It's called Norwegian 4x4 Made Easier, Blend Workouts into Your Day. So I introduced some method which are slightly easier than 4x4, but harder than IWT. Yeah. And you may also want to watch this video called Don't Work Out for Longevity if you want to increase your Ikigai. It is very important to find an activity that you can enjoy doing. All right. And then if you want to know about biohacking based on Japanese natural health, please read my book, Ikigai Biohacking. Okay, that's it for today. Thank you for watching. Again, my name is Hachiaki Takamiya. I am the author of the Ikigai Diet and Ikigai Biohacking. If you like this video, please give me your thumb up and please subscribe to my channel and please leave your comment. Have you ever heard of IWT before? And have you ever done it? Thank you. Well, I'll see you in the next video. Live with your Ikigai!